2015 Dodge Challenger with the 6.4 Hemi V8 engine. Today we're going to be doing the front struts. Let's get to it. Alright, first step, let's go ahead and remove the top mount bolts for the struts. They are 13 millimeters. Put those out of the way. Next, go ahead and take the tires off. They're held on with 5 22 millimeter lug nuts. I feel like these should be on a little bit tighter than this. I'm getting like almost no feedback. They just came right off. Okay. Now we got a little bit more room, especially for my tripod. This thing's not moving around. Go in here and see if we can't get lucky with these sway bar end links. Sometimes you can get them off of just an impact, and I love that, but other times, well, we'll just find out. Ah, lucky, love it. Go ahead and pull that sway bar end link out of the way. Now all we have to do is remove the bottom bolt for the strut. You can see the nut on this side. Maybe an overhead view would be better. There we go. And get yourself something to stop your bolt from spinning while you remove the nut. And so we have a little bit more clearance to remove the strut. We're going to go ahead and remove the upper ball joint nut. That doesn't feel right. What are you, an 18? Go ahead and break this nut loose. Leave the bolts on a couple threads and start hitting here and on the other side to break this ball joint loose. This might not be the best view from camera angle, but if you do get a ball joint that wants to spin, grab yourself a large pair of channel pliers like this, squeeze it together, and then you'll be able to remove that nut. You got to squeeze it pretty hard to stop that ball joint from spinning. I'm going to put this nut on. Just 2 turns. That stuff scares the crap out of me. Alright. And then go ahead and remove your strut. We can grab our brand new strut. Install it. Alright, now what you're going to need to do is reach underneath, grab your strut, and feed it through your top mounting. You don't need to put these down tight yet because you're going to want it to be able to wiggle a little bit and have a little bit of play. It's going to make installation on the bottom a lot easier. Now, a little heavy, but lift your strut up and then grab your upper control arm and bring that down. Squeeze these two together and go ahead and start that nut. After you got the nut started on your upper control arm, go ahead again, lift up, and line up your strut with the lower control arm. Grab your 21mm and your adjustable wrench, or whatever else you're using. Put that nut down tight. With that nut down tight, we can once again close the gap on our upper control arm ball joint. Oh, I'm gonna hit the camera. And put this nut down. Sorry about the weird angles. My tripod maxes out at this height and that's pretty much all I got. Make sure you squeeze this nice and tight. So that ball joint doesn't spin, and you'll be able to put that nut down. Good and tight. And last, we install our sway bar end link. And last but not least, you're just gonna put those bolts down up top, nice and tight, and you're good to go. I mean, throw your tire back on, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. If this video helped you out, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.